Hello everyone, this is Darwell20, and welcome to episode 23, where I hear a sneaky Enderman. What was that? An Enderman. Hey, just recording intro here, Mr. Enderman. Calm down with your little teleporting around while I'm reading a book. Here I am, reading a book, and he's like, I'm gonna teleport over to you, mess around with you. Episode 23, today's task, we've got a boring project to work on. Dun dun dun! So that's the plan for today. I want to check out how the arcane boar works. I want to see what level of automation I can do with it. And then I thought it would be fun to take it a step further and do a little bit of golem-y work to make golems do the activities of transferring items from A to B and yada yada yada. Does that sound cool? I hope it sounds cool, because that's kind of what I'm going to do. So, like, I think last episode we wrapped up. Didn't I make the automated crossbow? Did I not make the automated crossbow? Did I say I was going to finish making the automated crossbow? Because I felt like I made the automated crossbow. Did I not make the automated crossbow? Really? Huh. I thought I made it. Let me double check what happened here. Yeah, call me crazy, but I assumed I did this. But I guess not. But now I have one. Hooray! So let's just review. To be like super extra triple sure that I actually have what I need here. But we've got the automated crossbow. So we need rare earth morphic resonator. Rare earth morphic resonator. Cool. 2 great wood planks and a complex and a brass plate. 2 great wood, a complex, and a brass plate, which I had in here, but I put away. So we're just going to hope that if anything's going to pop off, it's not the morphic resonator. And then I need one of these dudes and one of these dudes. But now we also need the 100 machina, 25 potentia, 25 earth, 25 vacuous, and 25 modus. So I know I've got some of this for sure. I have tons of this stuff to the point where I have over 250. So we don't have to worry about that no more. Right? So arcane boar. Right? Definitely have plenty of potentia. Machina, the machine stuff, that usually comes from like redstone, right? Do we not have any of that? Wow, we have a lot of that, don't we? We have a lot of that. Let's do this. Whoops. Right, you have machina? Oh, you don't have machina. You come from who? Who there? Castlebrick has a little bit of it. I'd like something like really simple and stackable. Levers? Do levers have it? Levers have 1, and there's like, oh, that's a self-resetting lever. So a lot of other things. I'd like something that doesn't have like a million other things on it, if possible. Would be super cool. Gears seem to have a lot of them. Like plain old lever? Plain old lever. That works. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, 16 ought to be enough, right? Should be. We might need a few more levers. We'll see what we get out of it. I might need new jars, too. What else can I maybe get rid of a lot of? Sounds cool. You do your thing, dude. There's lots of machina. Cool. And just keeping an eye on 142. Right. I'm supposed to be studying, like, the sky and stuff, right? Don't I need, like, paper and scribing tools to be able to, like, scan the sky? Oh, I've already studied that today. Hey, celestial notes. Sweet. Forget what I'm supposed to do with that, but it's a thing you can do. There's a chapter in the book about it. So speaking of the book, arcane boar, right? So I'm gonna assume that I have enough of that. Earth we should be good on. Vacuous I doubt I have enough of, right? Earth definitely plenty. I should get void jars in here. But then vacuous, usually chests have vacuous. So can I just check out like what a chest has on him? He does not have vacuous, really. How about a bowl? Does a bowl have vacuous? A bowl has a bit of vacuous. 5 of it. Nice. I'll take that. So that should be enough vacuous to get me going. Right? And then the last thing I need is 25 modus. We have 32. So hopefully that'll be enough. But Modus. Trapdoors usually have Modus on them back in the day, and it totally does. So, winning. Cool. And I think I really should look at getting new jars. So let's get some glass. Can I, like... No, oh no, I totally can. Come on, glass. Smelt it up. Oh, that's right. We have that version of... Right. Yeah. Forgot we have that thing that does the weird things. But if we got some wood slabs, and I should really look at getting like void jars of some kind. But at least that gets me a few extra jars to like hold me over. And then you should be able to find a place to put all your stuff. Nice. Beautiful. All right, so that should be good, right? And we totally got enough machina. We have 104 machina. So let's get like the rest of my levers cooked. Just because 104 is awfully close. Right? Awfully close. And a big to-do will be void jars. That'll be like the next task would be to clean this up. And we're at 143! I don't know what happens when we have more flux than we have V, but that sounds like we're getting awfully close to that point. I don't know if it's going to be horrible or not. We're going to cross our fingers. All right, so let's make one final check that we have everything we need. Pretty sure we do. All right. Hey, you're supposed to go in there. What is up? I have... What? Okay, I'm totally not crazy, right? Like, we didn't have... one of these in my inventory before or something that I wasn't noticing somewhere? Okay, anyway, back to whatever we were working on, because I'm super confused now. Right? But we're going to want one of these. We're going to want one of these. We're going to want one of these. We're going to want, like, 1, 2 of those. We're going to want... Did I do the plate already? I did the plate already. We're going to want our shovels. Right? So arcane bore needs, and then the morphic resonator. And that should be cool, right? Let's just review. I'm like a little nervous about this because I've not, first off, we already have enough flux going on, right? And number two, I've never really done a lot of transmutation in the new Thaumcraft, so I don't know like what to expect, but I have a rough idea of what might happen, mostly from previous experiences with other versions of the mod that are not the same as this one. I don't know, let's hit the button and see what happens. Right? So we want to be ready with any items that might pop off here. So that would mostly be those. Maybe an extra brass plate. We're just going to hope that the morphic resonator is not the thing that pops off, because that's like the only thing we don't have extras of. Everything else we're cool. And just to triple check, we've got 100 of that. We've got 25 of this. The Machina stuff. 64 vacuous. We should be cool with. Plenty of earth. Right? Definitely more than 100 of that. Potentia we're well in realm with. And then Modus. Modus we are pretty good with. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, let's hit the button. So you're gonna get all the stuffs that you need. Unstable. Are you working over here, Chief? I've gained temporary warp. Dangerously unstable. Like, you're doing the thing, right, Chief? With the thing? Ah! 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 Dangerously unstable. I don't know what's missing. But here, I have all the things. What are you missing? I don't know what you're missing. This does not seem to be going well, does it? Yeah, that's what you were missing. Okay, warp. Alright, I don't know. I think we need to shut this guy down. That did not go as well as I had hoped it would. That was not good. We're gonna have to reset. How about a little bit of off-camera cleaning up of mess? Thommy, messy. I mean, we didn't do too bad with the environment, right? No, we're fine. We're fine. Relax, we're fine. We're totally gonna want to clean up. Totally gonna want to clean up a little bit of mess. No, this liquid is not. It's fine. Look, everything's fine. Everything's awesome. Okay. Look, there's nobody tell Morby this happened. Okay. This exactly what happened. You're right. No, nobody tell Morby anything happened. Everything is fine. So I'm thinking like that thing. How'd you do power-wise, Chief? Like, you actually drain a lot of power. More than I think you're willing to output at the moment, right? You're at 100 RF a tick, but you seem to need more than that. If we got some conduit, right? How would we be? Better? All right, guys, a couple of things. So you're very stable now. Did you get one of these? I've got an extra one of these. And this. So I've got an extra one of everything I need at this point. So that's cool, right? Pretty much everything I need at this point. Right? Yeah, 6 different types of things. 7 different types of things. Brass plates. Yeah, that's also a thing I need. All right, so let's make sure this is up to snuff, right? We're going to totally need more modus, which means more trap doors. Back in a few minutes, because we need a lot of more stuff this year. So the cool part about this is void jars is just like a jar in there by itself. Boom, voided. I mean, it uses up one of the crystals and like a little bit of the E, but otherwise it's not so bad. All right, lots more levers. So FYI, 150 out of 126. That can't be good. So, like, what is this chunk boundary here? Okay, cool. We're just gonna have to keep our eyes open. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I'm really getting a little nervous. But we should be good now. Vacuous, we're cool. We got plenty of that stuff. Arcane bore needed. Vacuous, modus, terra, potentia, machina. I think we should be cool, right? I think we're cool. Should we try it again? We're gonna try it again. Everybody, cross your fingers. Very stable. Stable. How are you power-wise? Tried to pipe more power into you to like help keep you stable. Wow, you are unstable. Wow, awfully quickly. Awfully quickly unstable. Awfully quickly. Like, is this thing even working? I don't know. It's using RF, which tells me it might be working. Ow. Did that just zap something? It might have. It might have. It might have been this guy. Come on. Hold it together, bro. Ah! I had extras of this, and it is not working out as well as I would have hoped. I've gained temporary warp. Come on, absorb the things. Do the thing properly. It worked? Did it finish? It finished! Oh, it worked. All right, before I do any more infusion, really need to get the whole stability thing down pat. Because that was not even a little bit of good stuff. That was a giant mess. I'm embarrassed by my performance there. Like, I might delete that YouTube. No, I'm not. I'm not going to delete it. But if I were, you know, a smarter YouTuber, like, would delete that performance and be like, no, look, I did it perfect. That was embarrassing, guys. Like, I'm not even going to lie. That was embarrassing. Yeah, so let's clean up some messes. Cobblestone, please. This seems to be a good way to clean up messes. I'm sure it's not a great way to clean up messes, but cool? Are we cool? Are we cool? Are we cool? I'm gonna say we're cool. I'm gonna say we're cool enough. What was that? Oh, it's a butterfly. Good times. So are you stable now? You're very stable, apparently. So this thing, like, it didn't use up all its RF. And I was feeding it RF as fast as it was using it, it seemed. So I guess I did everything as good as I could have. But hey, we have an arcane boar. So there was much rejoicing. That was embarrassing. That was terrible. But we're good. I'm gonna have to figure out, like, better stabilization mechanics. Can I get you to extremely stable? Because that would be cool. He just seemed to burn through his stabilization extremely quickly, right? So I don't know. Let's get, like, a few more heads. And maybe we can just do something relatively stable. I'm hoping that the heads don't have to be, like, facing the same direction, but we'll see. Back in a minute. All right, so the book said that we need a pickaxe for this dude, right? So let's do that and a stick, right? And it said the more enchantable the pickaxe, the better, right? Thaumium historically has been very enchantable. Gold obviously being also very enchantable, but gold having a durability of 32 and Thaumium having durability of 500, which compared to diamond, I mean, it's about a third of diamond, but heck, it's, you know, 20 times better than gold. So that's cool, right? Any blocks dug, cool. So any attributes and enchantments it has are actually applied to the digging process. The pickaxe will wear out much slower. 1V for every 4 blocks dug. The boar can be turned to face any direction except down. To change the direction it faces, simply left click on it to make it face towards you. Like other arcane turrets, the boar will also respond to arcane activator rails. Passing over an inactive rail will switch it on, while an active one will disable it. Okay. So we'll want to enchant this guy with some enchantments, right? So that'll definitely be a thing we're going to want to do for our pickaxe, right? So we could throw efficiency on there. If we wanted, we could throw silk touch, or unbreaking, or fortune, or mending, or curse of vanishing, or withering, or soulbound, or night vision, or yeah, I don't think I want to buy night vision on. That doesn't make any sense. Insight and all those other things, I don't know what they are. Repellent, shimmer, huh? Makes the item shimmer as if it were enchanted. That's all, really? Nothing more? Yes. Yes, it is useless, I know. Okay. An eternal compass. No idea what that does, but it's from Bibliocraft. So maybe efficiency and unbreaking? And maybe fortune? Be right back. So I do have an arcane ensorcellator, right? Now, can I use this to get an efficiency enchanted book? Or is that actually... now that I'm thinking about it, I think... If I want to go straight for the enchanting, I think I probably don't want to bother using this, so forget that. I'm just going to go ahead and get my books with feathers. Is this the point where I regret not getting a feather farm by now? Yeah, it totally is. Gotta go kill chickens. Be right back. Alright, so that should be Fortune 3, which means this old book can go away. And then, actually, no, wait, I need that tome still. And then you get applied this. So you just need probably just... I have a lot of experience levels on this, because I just basically converted all the item-based experience things that I had. So unbreaking, efficiency, fortune needs 9. Beautiful. Alright, so with that taken care of, our arcane boar should be good. Like, do you just get a pickaxe and that's it? Okay, cool. Sweet. So let's go downstairs and see what kind of trouble we can get into with this thing. I'd like to compare it, and that's what I'm probably going to do. I'm going to real quick get a gold pickaxe. I want to see an unenchanted pickaxe, and then I want to see an enchanted pickaxe, because in previous versions of Thaumcraft, the arcane boar, like, efficiency, I think, would increase, like, the radius-ish. So, like, I'm curious to see if that's what it still does, right? So how are we for V down here? We're not terrible, right? So I'm going to face you this way. I'm going to put the unenchanted pickaxe in there. And go. Do I need a lever? Do I need a chest? And go. Engage. Hey, there we go. You're not gonna, like, freak out if lava touches you, right? Because I'll freak out if you freak out. Oh, you know what? You're just taking a long time because obsidian aren't you? I'm like, why is this thing so slow? Though not terrible. What'd you do? Spit all that stuff in there? Okay. Let's face you this way then. And hopefully there's not a lot of obsidian in this direction. Creeper, please. Where'd you even come from? Might need another chest. Where are you even? You're like in between two blocks. Blame the creeper. And you go. Oh wait, there it tells you on the screen. Width 15, speed 6. Depth 56, right? So 15, 6, 56. 15, 8, 56. Other properties, fortune. Okay. Well, that's just a little bit faster. Well, I guess we know the answer to that question now. Cool. So I think actually he's cooking pretty good. He's doing a good job. A good job. I wish there wasn't lava here to, like, mess me up in understanding how well he's doing, but, you know. I guess we'll see. Let's come back in a minute once he's done clearing some stuff out. Cool. And we'll be right back. I just want to make sure in case any lava flows happen, like, it doesn't hit him, right? So back in a minute. I will say, sitting here for a few minutes, like, waiting for this thing to finish so I can show you guys what kind of progress we make. Dude, those particle effects are just so cool. Like, first off, like, the green around the end of the boar, so cool looking. The green laser itself, just so cool looking. And then the materials flowing into the boar, once they've been broken, so cool looking. Hating the lava. Not loving the fact that there's lava here. I might sneak inside and, like, do something about that. Right? But which I imagine would be, like, the end of the world hard to do. You know what? There's really just that, isn't there? Is that it? No, is there more? Looks like there's more. Now, if I could just, like, get rid of all this lava, that would probably save me a lot of headache. Of course, there's not going to be that easy of a way to get rid of all this lava, is there? I was hoping it was, like, one little individual. Though it doesn't look too bad, to be fair. Of course, there's like bees here while I'm also trying to deal with lava. Because that's a thing that has to exist. Because why not? Why else? See? See the little bee? He's like, ha ha ha. I'm a bee and I'm flying right at you, direwolf. Alright, back in a minute. Yeah, this is just massively fun. I built like a big amount of blocks here to clear away. But this is a massive amount of fun to watch. It's so cool. It's so cool. I love it. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. You know, once you clear away the obsidian, it's actually quite quick. But I like that it, like, you know, decides to clear. How's my inventory situation, by the way? Getting pretty full. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Gonna clear out a lot of cobble, I think. And I'm sure I could set up something to automate that. But this is just me understanding the device before I automate it. So at this point, I'm not even like trying to retain the items anymore. I just throw them on the ground with Control Q, and then they get magneted in my inventory, and then my dank null takes care of them. Yay! But this thing's mining up quite the area, and he's not even done yet. So we'll see. I'm now convinced that maybe I should not have been this close to bedrock, because I've just hit bedrock. I might have gotten more ores had I not put this thing right next to bedrock. Funny. Holy cow! I think it's done. Ha! Cool. So that's what you get, ladies and gentlemen. Not too shabby. Now, granted, there's a lot of lava here, so it's a little bit hard to see exactly, you know, how much we got. But I've basically just dropped and automatically picked up any and all, you know, junk loots that would be vacuumed into the dank null. And I would say that's a reasonable amount of resources, no? Like, that ain't bad at all. Zoinks. So yeah, I am on board with that. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. Here's my plan for processing and dealing with stuff, right? So it's going to be this. I'm going to probably next episode. Are you in a mode that I don't? Yeah, there we go. So next episode I'll come back and I'll prepare a system such that Thaumcraft golems can take care of stuff and things like this for me, right? So the arcane boar will probably suck items into... We're going to want it to be either an ender chest or it could be a magic mirror, right? Magical mirror. Mirror magic requires arcane lamp, which I can complete apparently. Yay for that. Magic mirror. My thumb provides some tantalizing hints that mirrors may have mystical properties. One such use is the ability to link physical locations by mirrors and uses sympathetic magic. The book does nothing but So you need a mirrored glass and an ender pearl in order to make this a reality. Let's maybe knock that out real quick, and then we can test this out. Now, is this an infusion guy? Because I hope not. So mirrored glass requires glass and quicksilver. That looks easy enough to make. So we combine this and this to make mirrored glass, and then an ender pearl. Boom. Complete. I'm now able to enchant a pair of magical mirrors that act as doorways to the void between the worlds. Anything shoved or piped through one mirror will pass through this strange realm and emerges from the other mirror, even across dimensional boundaries. Unfortunately, this realm is extremely hostile to mortal creatures like myself, so using these mirrors to transport living creatures is not yet possible. To link pair these magic mirrors, simply need to place one of them in a desired location, then you right-click with the second mirror on one they placed, and the pair will become linked. You may then place the second wherever you wish, and items thrown into one will be ejected out the other. Mirrors can only be linked in pairs, so while both are placed in the world and are able to transmit items, you cannot link them to another mirror. When you pick up a mirror, it will remember the last part it was linked to without having to use it. With one paired mirrors picked up, you may transporting items through mirrors places stress on the magical aura. Every now and then this causes flux to be generated. The more flux, yada yada. So what if we made some magic mirrors, which negligible instability, right? So 3 and a mirrored glass, right? That seems reasonable, right? So 1, 2, and a couple of these, and some gold, and some ender pearls, and you guys being combined in here with this gets me 2 of them, and then we can do bing, And that should be enough to do that. And then we just have to check magic mirror, which for some reason is not showing an item show up thingy. 25 modus, 25 darkness, 25 permutatio. So modus, barely enough to make what I need to make, right? Magic mirror, Tenebrae. I don't know if we have any of that, to be totally honest with you. That might be obsidian. Yeah, obsidian totally has some of that. And permutatio. That's... I remember that one being a nuisance back in the day. I'm hoping it's less of one now. Let's see, what do you got for me? Copper maybe has some on it? Yeah, copper does. Sweet, I'll take that. Still have some cooking to do, huh, buddy? Alright, so that should be a healthy amount of Tenebrae. I should real quick make this a void jar, because we're about to have a lot of metal needs. Sweet. And yeah, I know. Bad news, what I just did. But what are you going to do? Yeah. Alright. So then we just need... So I've got my Tenebra. I got my Modus. Just need my Permutatio, and then we should be cool. See, lots of iron was coming in, so I wanted to real quick make sure to have that void jar, because I knew we're going to have a ton of iron showing up here. And then once I get some Permutatio going, I should be cool. Magic mirror, we only need 25 of it too. Nice. So you're probably clearing out all your iron first, I would think. And then you're gonna be shooting some green stuff out, right? Yeah, there you go. That's what's up. Where you going, bro? Are you going down here? Ah, there you are. Okay, cool. So I'll take that. So if I hit the button, very stable, 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 very stable, stable. You're keeping up now, huh? So he's flickering between very stable and stable, which I guess means he's doing a good job. And I'm not 100% sure if I need more than one of these or not. Like, I don't know if this makes two or just one, but we'll find out in about a second, won't we? Dude, look what an expert dude I am at this. Magic mirror. Hopefully the in-world version of this is going to have a texture. And I assume if we upgrade Thaumcraft at some point, it will work. I assume. I assume that's a bug. So yeah, you're totally helping to stabilize things, which I appreciate, by the way. Totally appreciate that. You didn't do a very good job last time. Oh, cool. Now we have two of them. All right. So what if I put you into the basement? Hey, good. You work in the world. And sweet. All right. So when it's linked, it has a thing. So that's cool. I like that. Now if I break you... Cool. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So now, I believe the way this works is if I drop an item into here, it should spit out over there. Probably should have tested it with a less expensive item, but eh. So what we can do in theory, right? Let's have... wireless redstone, like a redstone receiver, dude. I'm gonna want a receiver. And a transmitter. Channel set to 13. Channel set to 13. So you're 13 and you're 13, right? So how about the transmitter here. All right, so you're the transmitter, right? You're gonna get your lever. Now, there might be a chunk loading thing we have to deal with here, but we'll deal with it when the time comes. Cool. Let's stick this dude right here. Looks like a good enough spot, right? So if I put you here, and I put this guy facing this direction, right? I just want to test the whole, oh, you also need this thing. Are you spitting items out or what? I thought you would spit items out into the world. Are you, like, already going home? I was hoping I would see them. Oh yeah, look at that. There they are. Nice. Now if I do this, will items spit out here? I might need a piece of redstone in between those two. That would not be a huge shock to me to need that. I should have left it on, to be fair. That would have been a smart move. So I could at least test it out a little bit. Cool. So you being on. Yay, item spitting out. Hooray! See? Now, next episode we'll come back and do something with golems to handle the collection of those items and the processing of those items. For now, Daryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. That's funny to watch. Take it easy.